So I stumbled upon this idea that our brains might be using way more energy than we think during everyday tasks.
Wait, really? I always assumed that cognitive tasks drained energy, but I didn't know it was such a big deal.
Exactly. It's wild to think that just thinking could be like running a marathon in terms of energy use.
That puts a whole new spin on brain fog. It's not just fatigue. It's like our brains are on a power trip.
Right? And here's what's intriguing. Some studies suggest that multitasking can actually zap even more energy.
Oh, wow. So when we think we're being efficient, we might just be making it harder on ourselves.
Exactly. Think about it. The brain can consume about 20% of our body's energy, even at rest.
That's actually kind of scary when you think about how many distractions we have today.
It really makes you wonder about cognitive overload, like we're literally wiring ourselves to be drained.
And what's the solution? Should we just stop multitasking entirely?
That's a great question. Some studies advocate for deep work, fully focusing on one task at a time.
Deep work sounds nice, but life doesn't always give us that luxury, you know?
Totally, but even short bursts of focused time could help recharge our mental energy.
Like when you take a moment to breathe. I guess small breaks can help reset our focus.
Precisely, every little bit counts, and it's interesting how our environments can affect this too.
Oh, like how clutter can make it harder to think. So it's not just internal but external factors as well.
Yes, a clean workspace can actually enhance our cognitive function. It's getting rid of distractions.
That gives me chills. I never thought about the impact of my surroundings on my mental energy.
It's eye-opening, right? And it shows how deliberate we should be about our environments.
For sure. Which leads me to wonder, how does this cognitive drain affect our emotional health?
Great point. Poor mental energy can lead to stress or anxiety. It creates a vicious cycle.
But you know what's fascinating? When we engage in creative tasks, it can actually energize us.
Oh, wow, that's really interesting because it flips the narrative. Creativity renews focus.
Right? It's like filling up the tank instead of draining it. That's a powerful realization.
So balancing work with creativity seems key. It's about redefining how we view productivity.
That makes so much sense. We need to embrace more varied approaches to keep ourselves energized.
Exactly. And let's not forget the role of physical activity. It boosts our brain power too.
Oh, for sure. It's all connected, isn't it? Move your body, power up your brain.
Yes, it's that holistic view of health and productivity, a synergy instead of isolation.
I love that. So what can we do daily to manage our mental energy better?
Well, simple things like meditation or mindful breathing can make such a difference.
Wow, just a few minutes can recharge us. We often underestimate those little moments.
Absolutely. Plus, keeping a gratitude journal can enhance both mood and mental clarity.
Seriously? So cultivating positivity feeds into energy management.
Exactly. And think about it. Positivity can counteract stress, which eats up mental resources.
That's mind-blowing. So basically, if we want to be more productive, we need to care for our minds.
Totally. It's a personal investment. What we nourish mentally affects everything else.
That's so powerful to realize. It makes me want to be more intentional with my time.
Same. And it raises a big question. How do we balance efficiency with our mental well-being?
Right, because efficiency shouldn't mean sacrificing our mental health. It's a delicate dance.
Exactly. And maybe part of the answer lies in being more aware of our limits.
Wow, it's almost like managing our mental energy is a skill we need to develop.
Absolutely. We've got to consciously practice this, just like any other skill.
And who knows, maybe creating a culture that values mental wellness could change everything.
That's a game changer. Imagine workplaces and schools focused on mental health as much as output.
Totally. So what do you think our next step should be in embracing this?
Well, let's start spreading awareness. If we share these insights, we could make a real difference.
I love that. It's about building a community that cares about both productivity and mental health.